Is that like the romance of the cup?
Yeah, that's it. You get a minnow and a giant.
Yeah, like a Diddy David and a Goliath?
Very similar, yeah. Top of the league plays the bottom and wins.
That's a fairy tale, mate. Couldn't happen.
January the 4th, 92. A day to remember at the Racecourse ground, home of Wrexham.
Arsenal were league champions, and seeing them come up in a big bus, you know, they had a chef on and everything like that, you know. We didn't have any seats in our bus. You know, it was a big day for everyone.
We stayed in a nice hotel, I remember that. But it wasn't one of those where we were the big guns arriving in town and look at us, we're the champions. We didn't take our foot off the gas, really.
He's run outside, Sartori. Now, surely, yes!
Played well, we were 1-0 up at half-time, and it didn't seem a problem.
Perhaps it was a bad time for them to score that goal that time, because they went in half-time. Obviously think the game's won, because I can say honestly that they came out the second half and they never got started.
Picked on by Watkins. Free kick. With 8 minutes left.
I looked at the clock, I said to Wayne Phillips, I'll get out of the way, so I'm just going to smack this.
I think I was in the wall, and you're not expecting David Seaman to get beat.
Oh, what a goal, Mickey Thomas!
Rifling shots, went into the top corner, we were looking behind in the wall, oh dear.
You know, when it hit the back of net, you know, I was probably the quickest I've run in my life, you know, I ran straight to Joey and jumped on Joey, like, you know.
I mean, for someone who's 37, you know, to put the ball where he did, I mean, I didn't think he could reach the net. But, I mean, if that net wasn't there, that ball would still be going now. That's how hard he hit it.
Jeez, I could still watch that, and you couldn't place it any better if you actually walked with the ball in your hand and say, I want you to put it in this corner.
6 minutes left.
And then before you knew it, I think there was another little mistake in our back four, and they'd scored.
Oh, he scored! Steve Watkin has got a goal! And Arsenal face humiliation.
Everything was going on, the roof was rocking, everything was rocking, it's fantastic, you know, it's incredible. You know, they had a goal disallowed, which, you know, Arsenal say it should always been allowed, you know, but, you know, I always agree with the referee and linesman, they were quite right.
We just sulked off, and I just remember George Graham saying, right, get changed, let's get on the coach, let's get out of here. He didn't really give us a rollicking.
It took me at least 10 minutes to get off the pitch, and I remember coming through the tunnel and getting by the dressing room, and before the game I asked David Seaman could have his gloves for my son, and he was still waiting by that dressing room, you know, I couldn't believe that, he still waited 10 minutes to give me the gloves, and I've got a lot of time for David Seaman now, because for him to be still standing there was amazing.
And I always remember going out and the Arsenal fans were giving George Graham some terrible stick, and I thought it was a joke, because although I can understand their frustrations and disappointment, I mean, this was a man who'd led them to league championship and had, you know, a brilliant team, and they were there giving him stick, you know, and it wasn't very nice, to be honest.
Would you believe it, the coach broke down on the way home, so we were stuck on the hard shoulder waiting for another coach, and that just summed it up.